up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Saweetie, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Hey, girl.
Finally.
It's
like inappropriate that it took this long for us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You came to my tour and you went so fucking hard. The Daddy Gang was taking their tops off for you, screaming for you. Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't
Upper
see
balcony,
that.
titties.
Really? I know that's right, Pretty Titty Committee.
And I had the best time with you. And I was saying to you earlier, like, everyone was like, so we don't get a fucking episode. And I'm like, it's coming. How are you today?
I'm good.
You look amazing.
You look amazing.
Can we talk about your nails?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're like very known for going hard with your nails. What inspired these nails today? And when I say these, I'm also talking about your toenails.
Well, I always get bling on my feet. I've been wearing white toenail polish since, I don't know, my 20s. I need like a white polish nail deal. Any other color, my feet look weird.
I do feel like no one can go wrong with white toenails, but you have more than like white on your feet, Saweetie. That's like glitter, crystals. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a motherfucking diamond down there.
It's chrome. And some diamonds.
How long does it take to do these nails?
It can range. Sometimes it's 2 hours. Sometimes it could be 8 to 10 hours. If it's like freestyling, like custom art paint and then jewels, it takes time. It's like drawing a mural on your fingers.
What the fuck are you doing for 10 hours?
Girl, I try to have meetings. I try to like multitask during my nail appointments just so I can like get things done.
I am like the opposite, where I'm like, if I'm putting on like a fake nail, if it takes more than an hour, I'm like, I gotta go. They're like, but we haven't finished your last nail. I'm like, I don't care. I am like so impatient when it comes to my nails. And looking at you today, I'm like, and those are not press-ons.
But what inspired these is I shot 2 Christmas music videos, and I needed to get into the holiday season. So these actually have snowflakes on them and a reindeer.
Wait, are you a big Christmas person?
Yes. I'm Filipino. Like, Christmas is such a big deal in our culture.
Okay, because I always, whenever someone's coming out with Christmas music, I'm always like, hold on. Are you as obsessed with Christmas as me? Because I go so fucking hard. Like,
what do you do?
Oh, I turn to my husband every single year and I'm like, it's September. And he's like, we are not getting a tree, Alex. And I'm like, what?
Okay, real trees or fake trees?
I have a real one in my living room. And I go so fucking hard because like the minute fall happens, I'm ready for fucking Christmas. And I want to like edge towards Christmas. I don't want just December to be Christmas. Like, I want the whole fall experience to be leading up to the main event, if that makes sense. So my entire house I'm decorating. But last year I didn't do the outside of my house. Like, do you do your house?
I just do inside my living room.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
You're like making it cozy.
Yeah, making it cozy.
What is your favorite Christmas tradition?
Christmas Eve with my family.
What do you do?
Like, we open up presents that night, not on Christmas Day.
Oh.
But like my favorite childhood memories would be like my mom's mom cooking Filipino food, hella food, doing karaoke. And then at 12 o'clock, we'd all open up our presents.
I always used to be like, please let us open our presents on Christmas Eve. And my mom would be like, 1. And then I was always like the freak that was like trying to like open them and then rewrap them at night. No, I was like, so my mom was like, well, then you're not getting any of your presents. But I was like, I'm obsessed. And it's just like the best time. Wait, speaking of food, I'm swerving, but I have heard that you like a lot of like different concoctions of food that maybe some people would be like, wait, that's gross. Can you talk to me about some of the things that you're pairing together that are like random but good in your opinion?
Okay, so do you like sushi?
Of course.
Okay, so like for a tuna roll,
okay,
I'll get hot Cheetos and I'll smush them up and then I'll drizzle them over the tuna roll.
That's fucking brilliant.
It's actually really good.
But are you bringing the Cheetos into
no, girl, only if I like do some Postmates to the house. Yeah.
You're not like smuggling it.
Smuggling in some hot Cheetos.
You got your big purse and you wait for the waiter to walk away and you're literally like sprinkling. Not now though. Like,
right.
I'm not mad about it. Okay, so Cheetos on top of sushi. I've read, is this true? Spaghetti with ranch.
Finally, a rumor that's true.
Stop. When is the first time you tried that?
Honestly, I grew up doing that. Like, that was so second nature to me. So when I had posted it the first time online, I thought nothing of it, and then I was trending like an hour later, and I'm like, why is this causing such a frenzy?
You're like, I've been doing this since I was born.
Yeah, since I was born.
I think also when you're a child, like you do some stuff that like people, I don't know. It's like, I guess like however you grow up, right? But like, this is kind of fucking disgusting and I wouldn't do it now. But like, I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I put, oh, this is gross. I'm pretty sure I put ketchup on my mashed potatoes. No.
Wait, but it's like a French fry. That's where it comes
Period.
from. Wait, would you want to hear something nasty?
Yeah.
So when I was a little girl, in the middle of the night, I used to sneak into the fridge and eat butter by itself. And one day I got caught by my mom, like red-handed, like with a whole bunch of butter. Girl, she scared the crap out of me. She was like, if you continue to eat that butter by itself, you're going to turn into Chucky. I promise you, I never touch butter again.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait, you're just raw dogging it like and biting into it? Sweetie.
I know something's wrong with me.
You're literally like going in with your teeth?
Yes.
Would you ever smooth it out so no one saw it in the morning? Or were you just leaving it
No,
like
girl,
your little chiclets?
No, I was going in the middle of the night as a little kid.
I mean, listen, butter is, look at us just fully talking about food. We're going to talk about food the whole fucking episode. No. Okay, your legal name is Diamante.
Yes, girl.
Does everyone in your life call you that? Or do they call you Saweetie?
Some people call me Diamante.
What do your best friends call you?
It depends.
Tell me.
It depends from what era they met me at.
Okay.
So, my childhood best friends, they'll call me Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
My middle school friends will call me Saweetie because that was my MySpace name. And that's where I had got Saweetie from. Like, my MySpace was so popping. I'd be at, like, high school parties, or I'd be at, walking to school, and they'd be like, are you Saweetie from MySpace? Yes.
What the fuck were you doing on MySpace?
Girl, I was coding the fuck out of my page. I was, in the middle of the night, sweaty, finding all the codes. Girl, I was a nerd. So my MySpace was like very aesthetically pleasing.
Stop. You were a coder from day one.
I was a coder from day one, not even knowing that I was coding, girl. I should got paid for that.
No, Gen Z has no fucking idea. Like, if you missed the MySpace era, changing the backgrounds, getting your new song.
Hiding your song that nobody knew about,
Oh my God. And so people literally just knew you because you were fucking cool.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, wait. But now take me back. Before you start your MySpace, where do you get the name Saweetie?
My grandma. Yeah.
How did she give you that name?
She would just call me her sweetie.
Wait, that's so fucking cute.
Yeah, and then I was signing up for MySpace, and at the time I didn't really like my name, how I love my name now. Only because people wouldn't pronounce it right. So I was like, I don't want to like put it up and then people just don't know how to pronounce my name. So I was like, I need some fly shit. But then I don't want it to be like basic. So I put the A between the S and the W, and the rest was history.
Who knew then one day that would be like your global name that the entire world knows you as, and not just like a MySpace community?
But you want to know what was even crazier is I had started like a business, a hat and a t-shirt business.
Okay.
And my grandma was like, I know you're going to be a big businesswoman one day. I know that you're going to need your name. So she bought Saweetie. Like, she bought me the website Saweetie. Like, when I was like, I think I was like 18 years old, 17 or 18 years old. She was like, I know you're going to like do something. So let me just get this for you, because as a businesswoman, you're going to need to trademark it.
That like gives me chills just because like it seems like you obviously had like a pretty great relationship with your grandmother.
Yes, she's everything to me.
Is she still with us?
Yes. Girl, she's 70 going on 21.
What does she think of your whole career now?
She has mixed emotions.
Okay.
Like, she loves it, but when she hears like the negative press, it stresses her out.
Yeah.
But she's a preacher, so she goes to like war for me in prayer. She's like my prayer warrior. So she's constantly praying for me.
What do you think stresses her out the most, and like what could be negative about you?
I think that the fact that she knows that some of the rumors aren't true. And she's just like, why don't you say anything? Like, this isn't who you are. And I'm just like, it's just only going to make the story bigger. So I choose not to address certain things because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. And the best way to get rid of something is to ignore it. So she's just like, yeah, but I know my baby, and that's not my baby right there. So yeah, she just be going through it sometimes.
But how did you decide? Like, at what point in your career where you're like, do not give a fuck what people say about me? Because it's easier said than done.
I have two answers for this.
Okay.
So the first half, I would say earlier on in my career, I would say I would just disassociate myself from Saweetie, Because there's Diamante and there's Saweetie. I'm like, okay, if y'all knew Diamante to know me and to love me, y'all wouldn't be doing all this shitty stuff to me. So at first it was disassociation, but now I'm just so at peace with just who I am. I'm like, God knows my heart. And as long as God knows my heart, there's no problem.
Sweetie, why are you getting emotional?
Because it took so long to get here.
Tell me about that. What do you mean? Like, you're talking about like your journey to get here. Oh my, you're making me cry. Girl!
Should we take a water break?
Like, we went from fucking Cheetos and the motherfucking
I don't know why that
pizza.
just made me feel that way.
Because I think that when you are someone that is, you know yourself, like, and what it took and everything, and then you read like the bullshit, and it's such bullshit. You're like, wait, this is what I'm getting reduced to right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I could be speaking out of turn. Like, I don't know if that's your experience, but
exactly.
it's hard to be like, guys. Oh my God, I take a break deep. No, stop.
I told myself I wasn't going to do this today.
Here we are. 1:00 on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Without getting too detailed, I'm thinking obviously of like, if someone is listening that's like becoming a new fan today or like knows you, but it's a little like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Can you lightly just explain a little bit of what we're talking about? Like, are we talking romantic? Are we talking friendship? Are we talking work beef? Like,
I think it's everything, because as a public figure, all parts of my life in those categories are exposed.
yeah.
But I think what I get the most sensitive about is my art. Because I'm like, y'all motherfuckers don't know how much I put into this shit, you know?
I think it is important, though, to recognize, like, especially with artists, so much goes into it because it's a huge part of you.
Absolutely.
Like, you're clearly someone that's not just being handed a script and being like, wear this, dress like this, sing like this. Like, this is you.
Yeah, I'm very peculiar. So I have to be very involved with everything. Otherwise, I'll get the final product and I'll be like, we got to change this, this, and that. And then it takes away more time. So I'd rather just be hands-on from the jump.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Pacifica. Pacifica has been 100% vegan and cruelty-free since day one. No animals harmed, no exceptions. They help turn your everyday routines into little acts of wellness, packing their products with natural, plant-powered ingredients that actually work. And yes, they smell incredible. They're conscious, effective, and totally guilt-free. Daddy Gang, unfortunately, we've all been there, right? You're having one of those days where you are out way longer than you planned. Your deodorant taps out and you realize that, you know, you don't smell too great right as you're meeting with friends for dinner or a coworker or you're on a date and you're like, oh my God, that is where Pacifica's underarm deodorant wipes come in clutch. They use natural ingredients to fight bad odor, and they smell like a summer vacation with coconut and vanilla notes. And the best part is they're now available in mini size at Walmart, so you can toss them in your purse for that little extra insurance wherever you are. Are you kidding me? In your purse, boom. You're at the bathroom, boom. You're smelling amazing, fresh as ever, okay? Visit www.pacificabeauty.com and use Call Her Daddy for 20% off. Okay? 20% off. Yeah, use code Call Her Daddy. Love you guys. When would you ever pop off on someone? Like, when are you going to actually, like, what does it take? Never.
I never want to go off on somebody because the thoughts that I think are outrageous.
Sweetie.
Yes, no, my thoughts. And I just did my Vedic astrology chart.
Okay.
And in that system, my moon is a Scorpio, so it just lets you know like where my mind can go. So I'm like, don't fuck with me. For real.
So you're always this calm.
I try to be. Because I know myself.
I can staring at you right now, you're so like even keel, like calm, like it's nice. It's like relaxing actually to like be around you. But I'm trying to envision you like what it takes for someone to like push you over the edge, but you rarely let it get to that point.
No.
Because then they also win.
Yeah, also, let's talk about that too. It's an energy exchange. And it's just like, I'd rather alchemize the energy. Like, take it and then use this energy for something else. Like, I don't want to give that back to you.
I feel like that sometimes in romantic relationships, it can be hard not to go tit for tat and be like, you did this and I did this. But I feel like you've kind of gotten to a place where clearly you're like.
Interestingly, it's weird because sometimes it's like they want a response out of you. They don't even appreciate the growth.
No, and it like annoys them when you're
It
like,
annoys
okay.
them.
No, when you're like, okay, and they're like,
wait,
what the fuck? I literally just called you an XYZ, and your response is, no, you doing it right there. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That must drive people insane.
I mean,
It's kind of a superpower.
mhm.
I'm not as strong as you. I feel the same way sometimes with my words, where I'm like, I could kill you with my words.
Mhm.
And I think when I was younger in high school and in college, if someone came for me or my friend, I
Mhm.
almost felt like worse when I would see my friend, like someone coming for them, and I knew they wouldn't speak up for themselves. So then
Right.
I was the friend that was like, hold on, let me get the fuck in here and I'm going to say
Right.
something. But then I also realized, like, who is that helping in that moment? Like,
Right.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I felt like being like loud and taking charge and putting the person down would like make me feel better. But like, you're just getting riled up and they're just happy that you're engaging at the same level as them.
Right.
Where really, when you're like, what are you doing? They're literally like, and they're screaming and they're being insane. And you're like,
Yeah.
what are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, they want to die. They want to crawl into a hole. They're like, oh my God, wait. So I think I agree. The energy level can be interesting in the way that you interact with someone, can like heavily dictate also the way that you leave someone feeling about you.
Absolutely. And it's taken me a while to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't always this like poised when it came to my reaction. So trust me, like as long as you work on it, like you'll see yourself evolve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Your career took off after you released the song Icy Girl.
Yeah.
And it's all about wealth and luxury, but obviously that's not how your life looked your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I remember reading, you were saying you would go on Craigslist
Yes.
and stay. How did that come to be?
So, you know, when you get an apartment, you have to do first month's and last month's rent.
Yes.
And I was like, I only got money for first month. So I was like, okay, how do I find a loophole? And the loophole was Craigslist, because when you're renting or subletting a room from somebody, you're only just paying for your portion of the rent, and it's their name on the lease.
True.
So thankfully, I've had some cool roommates. My two favorite, oh my gosh, bless this old lady's heart. There was an older lady in Studio City, and she had a guest house. And I stayed in her guest house. And then there was another woman who I stayed with in Sherman Oaks. I think her roommate had to go back and renew his visa.
Yeah.
So I had subletted his room, and I was just like being blessed with all these good roommates that were clean, nice, respectful.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you can have some like horror stories, I feel like, for roommates.
Well, honestly, you have to trust your gut. Like I'd go see some places and I wouldn't like mess with the energy. And I'd be like, I gotta go.
You like knew immediately.
I knew immediately. And also a red flag for any people who do it.
Yeah.
Anybody who is super eager and pressing you to rent a room, I wouldn't trust that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is good advice.
Yeah, I don't know why, but when you're thirsty and eager to like have a stranger come rent a room, like I don't trust that personality trait.
Yeah, you're like, why are you desperate?
Yeah, why are you desperate?
Like I want to work for a little bit. Like,
Yeah, I don't know, that something just be off a little bit.
that is like beautiful to know though, that you had like a positive experience with that, because it's weird in life when you like get matched up with people that you probably would have never met.
Yeah.
And then that like has a lasting impact on you, and at such like a pivotal time for you where you were like looking for a home
Mhm.
and trying to get to the next step of your career, and to have someone be so beautiful and like lovely towards you.
Yeah.
That completely changes the dynamic, as opposed to if you went with one of the fucking freaks that was like, come on,
Yeah.
come on,
Come on.
the room's
Exactly.
ready tonight.
Exactly.
What
That's
was
the vibe.
You're like, where would I be if I took that offer?
Mhm.
Let's talk about your love life.
Uh-huh.
What's happening? Are we seeing anybody? Are we in a relationship? Are we single?
I am seeing somebody. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Their name starts with a C.
I thought you were gonna say their name.
Do you want to know their name?
Kind of.
My career girl.
Saweetie. No. Not me being like, oh my God, fuck, she's really down today. You're like, Christian? Blah, blah, blah. Damn. Okay, you're dating your career.
Yeah. Intentionally.
When did you get off the sauce?
What does that mean?
Like, when did you be like, I'm getting off of men for a second. I'm not dating.
I just feel like I'm at a really special time in my career, and I just have all these ideas, and I want to channel my energy in a way where I feel like I can make the steps to where I see myself going. And I'm just really happy right now. I'm happy where my life is heading. So I'm dating my career.
I love that answer. I think that like needs to, I wish that was more of my answer when I was younger, because I think sometimes we naturally feel like, wait, do I need to get back out there? Like, is it weird that I'm not dating? And it's like, no. I think you need to go through like long periods of time where you can decide what your focus is. And I think that's like amazing that you're focusing on your career.
And then also, let me say this. I feel like some people who I've dated in the past, we would have been better off as creative partners. There was this TikTok. Sometimes TikTok be having the information, girl. There's this woman, and I wish I knew her handle because I'm so grateful for this wisdom she had provided. But she was basically saying that sexual energy and creative energy comes from the same place. And when you confuse the energy, you can sometimes, make, I wouldn't say the wrong decision, but you can lean in more into the sexual energy, but then that ruins the creative energy because you've already depleted the energy.
That's such a good point. Like, anyone that ends up even if you're not in your specific industry, like people listening, like, I get it. There's so many people that write into me about like work relationships, and I get what you're saying. And that's a great fucking TikTok, because it's like the way that you can feel when you complete a project or you get to the next level of your career, or you guys go to a fucking presentation and you crush it. It's like that feeling of like, oh, we have to rip our clothes off. And it's like, no.
It's a different way of finishing.
I fucking love you. What if we were dating? What is it like to date you?
Well, I don't know.
If all of your exes were in this room right now, what would they? Nightmare.
I wonder what that conversation would be like.
What do you think they would all say? Is there a theme?
A theme? Oh my gosh. Girl, you have to ask them.
Would that be happy vibes or like bad vibes if exes were in this room?
I think happy vibes.
Really?
Yeah, because like I don't really like, no matter what happens, I like, girl, I just be happy. I'm naturally just a happy person. So I'd be like, damn, you did some shady shit. But I'm like, my energy is so disconnected from you that I can not associate myself with what happened between us and just look at you as a regular human being.
Oh, that's so nice. I think a lot of people wish they could feel that way. Like they could not get so wrapped up in, you hurt me and you did this to me and like, how dare you? Like,
but also something we have to unpack too is a lot of men have unaddressed trauma that they don't face and they project it on their partners. So sometimes I'd be thinking about stuff and I'd be like, what happened to you in your childhood?
No, actually.
No, right. So then it makes me look at what they did to me because I know that they really love me.
Yeah.
Like, I know that. So I'm just like, you got some things to unpack. You should probably handle that.
Yeah.
Because if you were to handle that, then we probably would have worked out.
It's such a mature way to look at things. Like, essentially also what you're saying is like, it has nothing to do with you. And that's, I think, hard for people sometimes to accept. Like, if someone is listening to this and just got cheated on, and you can't help but sometimes think like, what did I do wrong? Or what did I not give them? Or what? And it's like, most of the time, it literally has nothing to do with you, which is a weird thing because you almost like want to be able to pinpoint in yourself what you could change so it never happens again. Right. But half of the time, it's literally on the other individual. Absolutely. Like, you were doing fucking great. Yeah. You were thriving, sweetie.
Right. And like, I knew that I was a good girlfriend. So it's like, I'm like, something wrong with you.
I like that answer. Okay, in one of your songs, you describe your type as someone who makes 8 figures and is 8 inches. What other qualities do you look for in a partner?
Somebody who has high emotional intelligence.
Moment of silence for that. We're like, come to us. We're summoning you. You facts. Get the Ouija board, bitch. Girl. But legit, if they don't have that, I agree with you, but how do you even get to the point where you can figure out, like, are they a sweet talker or are they actually like with it emotionally that they can hang with me?
Honestly, just experience. We have to experience a unique situation, and that tells anybody how somebody is. Yeah.
That's true. Like the honeymoon stage can be so easy, daddy gang. Like you can be like, oh, love the sex, the conversations. And then you hit like one bump in the road. Someone has a problem with family or finances or
insecurity, jealousy.
And all of a sudden, how do you guys handle that?
Right.
It's a good point. Okay. It seems like you have a type. Do you know what I'm gonna say? What do you think your type is?
Girl, what's my type?
You say it.
You said you brought it up. You brought it up. It's your show.
Rappers.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay,
so for example, if you're out of high school, right?
Okay.
You tend to date, high school or whatever, let's just call it whatever the proximity is.
Yes.
You're going to date what you're around.
Yes.
And I think that's why I found myself in those situations, because these are the only people that I'm around. However, I'd like to go to a new environment. Ain't no wrong with that.
Do you think you would venture out?
Well, me and my career is doing just fine right now. So,
I like that answer, though, because I think there's nothing wrong with a type. And I also think it's...
But I wouldn't even call it a type. I think it's just because of the proximity of where I'm always at. These are the people who I'm only engaging and seeing,
Yes, I remember, like, back in the day, I would talk about how I had a pattern... Pattern is better than a type. Look at me be like, no, it was just like a little pattern. I had a pattern of dating athletes.
How is that, by the way?
So, dating athletes?
Yeah.
It'll fuck you up, but it'll
Really?
make you, it depends actually what sport too.
Okay, what's the difference?
So
let's break it down for Icy Gang and Daddy Gang.
Yeah. Okay. So baseball players.
Okay.
I find that they are sometimes the sketchiest.
Really?
Because they're on the road. They have 160 something games a year.
Okay.
So they're on the road at all times.
Okay.
And they're playing so many fucking games, whereas opposed to football, it's like 16 fucking games. And like they're not allowed to have girls in the hotel room. It's super strict for football. It's like, we got 16 fucking games, motherfucker. Bear down and focus.
Right.
Baseball, it's like, another day, another game. And so it's kind of more of like a relaxed environment. So there's road beef in every fucking city. We got Minnesota road beef. We've got Miami road beef. And they literally like call it road beef.
What's road beef?
Women.
Oh, road beef? Oh, hell no.
Fuck you. So we're the like, and I remember.
Well, at least be some Wagyu beef.
No. But just to confirm, I am the Wagyu. Some ground beef taco meat. No. So in college, I remember I was dating this guy and I would be around his single like baseball athletes, and the way that they would talk about it was so concerning because it was just like every fucking city there was a different rotation, because I think it's like they're just on the move and they're looking like, it's almost like when you're in a bubble, whether you're like, it doesn't even feel like real life when I was like living that life with them. Like they're just, every fucking day is this Groundhog Day. They wake up, they go to the field, they come home, they have a drink at the bar, they meet the girl, they go to sleep, they do it the next day in the same fucking city. So I would say baseball players are like lethal.
They seem so clean cut.
No. I never date soccer players because that didn't really do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And hockey players, great butts. No teeth, great butts, and they're kind of, I thought they were better than baseball players.
Really?
Still players, but like a little nicer.
I've never been attracted to athletes.
That's probably for the best. But then again,
because like I come from a family full of athletes, so it just always feels like you my cousin. Like, you know,
I don't want to fuck my cousin.
You know, yeah, so I've never talked to an athlete.
Really?
Never.
I think you also wouldn't have time for them. It's so on their schedule. And I think you have such a busy schedule. Yeah. You got to be very available for an athlete. Like, you got to be up and ready to pick up and go to their life, and you don't have time for that shit.
No, girl, I literally I mean, you know this. I shot until like 4 a.m. last night.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here.
Are you typically making the first move, or are they?
I have made the first move before.
And is that like you going up to them and approaching them, or are you? What are you?
I'm walking up, 10 toes down.
And what are you saying? Flirt with me, Saweetie. Let's reenact it.
I mean, it just depends.
Okay. It's like the vibe and the setting, but you're totally down to go up to someone.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like if you see something, go for it.
Absolutely.
What is the boldest way that you've ever put yourself out there for a guy? No.
Okay, this is high school.
Okay.
High school. Okay. Actually, in high school, I talked to an athlete. Yeah.
There we go.
But after high school, no.
Done.
I remember it was my senior year, and I had a crush on this boy. And I was like, dang, I only got 1 more year to see him on campus.
The clock is running out.
The clock is running out. You know, he was like, I was big in volleyball. I was doing my thing, and he was playing football. And we had like an athlete room where like the football players would come review their tapes, and then we played during the same season. So, you know, the volleyball girls would come in there, and it felt like one big family. But I was like, how do I like get him? Because he was shy.
Yep.
Girl, so it's rush week. So I go and I was like, I have a plan. So me and my plan get together, and it's lunch, and we're all sitting in the room. And finally, I'm like, I tap him. I'm like, oh, somebody wants to go speak to you outside. He was like, who? I was like, you know, like probably one of the organizations. It is rush week. And he was like, oh, okay, because, you know, sometimes they'll recruit.
Yeah,
and if you weren't an athlete, you couldn't come into the room.
Yeah.
It was like taboo, like heavily frowned upon. So we walk outside and we start walking, and he was like, who was it? And I was like, me.
What did he say?
He started laughing.
It's kind of like really, really forward, and I love it.
He started laughing, and he goes like, why? And I'm just like, because I wanted to talk to you.
Did you end up going on a date? Hooking up?
We like
Falling in love?
we started to go to each other's games. I mean, everybody was already going to the football games because they were winning that year. And then they were already coming to the volleyball games because you know how the football players got to practice.
Yes.
They go to the, but we like intentionally started going to each other's games to like support each other.
Oh.
And then we would go to like In and Out afterwards because like that was like the high school club. Open until 1 a.m. in the morning on the weekends. But yeah, I would go over to his house, and like his family would cook for me. I would do my homework over there.
So it worked out. Oh, well, not worked out, but I mean, like, oh, what happened? Did he cheat on you?
No,
Oh.
I got bored. So I had to break up with him.
You got bored?
Yeah.
It
And
just
I was like, I think we'd be better off as friends.
shout out wherever you are today. We love you.
But I was honest.
You were.
Yeah, I'm very straightforward. If I feel like something's not working out, like I'll tell you, I feel like we're not working out.
Okay, what is the craziest thing an ex has ever done to you? Give us a fucking story. Come on, sweetie. Come on, this is Call Her Daddy, bitch.
Oh my god.
Craziest thing. Go.
This actually has happened to me twice. I don't know where men get their information, but I've broken up with people and they found me.
What? What does that mean? Wait.
Like they'll show up to my hotel and be like, room service.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's happened to me twice.
Room service.
Yeah. And what the fucking cherry on top is they try to make their voices high pitched. They go, room service. I mean,
If only there was a fucking camera outside that room of them be like,
girl, but I know, but then it's like they cover the P code.
do you let them in?
I did. I was like, dang, you found me. How'd you find me?
You're like, somehow you're spinning it. You're like, kind of romantic. You put in the work. You found me.
Girl.
How have you been someone to historically get back with exes? Or once you're done, are you done?
I feel like once I'm done, I'm done.
Except for when they show up to the hotel.
I feel like those were like mini breakups.
Okay.
Like it was like we were going through something. I might have blocked them.
Classic.
It probably was like a couple days or a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like a soft breakup, you know? Not a hard breakup.
Yeah. Are you a big blocker?
I'm a big blocker. Send you a paragraph and block your ass. And I want to see them bubbles popping up so I know that you try to hit send.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
How long? Because I'm assuming then you unblock.
I've unblocked before, but there's people who are still on my block list. And it's been years.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even wonder.
No, I don't.
Because I think that I remember I had a friend that like we would always talk about this back in the day when I was in my blocking phase. And she would always say like, I don't know how you block people. Like, I need to see what they're going to say. Like, it's so interesting to me. And I'm like, really? Like, I kind of want it to just fade into the abyss.
Me too.
Like,
I love that. Go to the abyss.
Like, I kind of don't know what you're going to say. And like, and then you can kind of like create what you think they would say in your head. But I kind of don't want to know.
Right.
Okay, wow. You're hitting paragraph, then block. Hit a genius. What is your stance on keeping gifts from an ex?
It really just depends.
Okay.
You know, like if it's a custom 101, I'm keeping it.
Custom 101.
Yeah.
Like, what is a custom 101 that you have?
You know, it's a couple things.
Jewelry?
Jewelry, purses.
Purses.
Mm-hmm.
What's the nicest bag a guy's ever bought you?
I would say a customized Birkin. Mm-hmm. And he sent it to me before I met him.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have. I'm a very talkative person. I don't have words.
Yeah, it was like some player shit. It was my birthday.
Whoa.
I was single, and you know, we were like casually talking, and he was like, "What's your address? Isn't your birthday coming up?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, "Oh, that's nice. He's gonna send me flowers." What's funny is, so my birthday passes. It's a week. My maids have cleaned, you know, my condo, and he hits me up, and he's like, "So did you like your birthday present?" And I'm like, "I never got it." And he goes, "It should have came in this kind of box." So then I text my maids, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we put the box in the guest room because we didn't know what it was." So I open up the box. Bitch, I hit that group chat.
You're like,
I was like, "Oh my yeah." It was nice.
how long after then did you meet him in person?
Oh, for a while.
What?
Yeah, I was working a lot. Mm-hmm.
You got a whole ass Birkin before meeting a man?
Yeah.
You have the voodoo clam. He didn't even meet you and he knew.
Mm-mm.
But how long did that relationship go? Too long or short?
I wouldn't even say it was a relationship.
Interesting.
No, it was just like my player partner. Like,
Did he gift you a lot of things?
yeah.
Red flag?
No.
Because like you own it?
No, I think that might have been his love language, you know?
Interesting.
Like, I didn't see it as like, oh, he's a trick or he's this.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciated his gifts. They were very like thought out.
The amount of women watching this that are like, note to self, find a man whose love language is customized Birkins. Okay. Worst way that you found out that you've gotten cheated on before? No, she almost up and left the room. She just got up. Oh, it's my heart, boss. Saweetie. Oh. 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 Hold on. If you're listening to this, not watching, Saweetie basically just levitated into the air and flipped off the chair.
Oh, let me take a little sippy sip.
Oh my God.
Mm.
No, bad. No.
Oh my goodness gracious. I just spilled my water on me, y'all. I need a napkin. Aaron, can you please get
That
me a napkin?
reaction. Holy shit.
Jesus
Christ. Okay.
Okay, so I remember I was talking to this guy, right?
Okay.
And it was New Year's, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so happy to see this person. And we go out for New Year's, it's a great night. And we go back to the hotel. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the most perfect New Year's ever. Like, we're out of town. It's just like the vibes were vibing. You could feel the energy in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, love was in the air. It's the new year, new me. It's like all these great things happening. And I'm just like, if I felt like I was in a movie. So we get back to the hotel, and I remember I had got a call from a childhood friend. And when I had picked up the phone, I put it on speaker because I had nothing to hide. And I'm like, oh, Happy New Year's. He was like, Happy New Year's. I love you. Like, you've been killing this shit. Like, keep going, da-da-da. So I'm like, you too. Like, love you too. Happy New Year's. I hang up. He's so, like, drunk that he misinterprets the call and was like, you, like, wow, like, okay, like, I know that y'all be doing this, and that, projecting. Like, he couldn't believe that I had a platonic relationship with this person, and this person's my childhood friend.
Okay.
Like, nothing is going on.
Okay.
So he starts cussing me out. He was like, I would never do this to you. He was like, man, you can go through my phone. My code is da-da-da-da-da. And I go, oh, it's da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
No.
I put the code in my phone. But I'm thinking he's probably just like drunk,
Right?
Nothing, like, it's not the real code. So finally, he goes to sleep. So it's time to investigate. 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 So I'm like, okay. So I saved the code. Girl, no. I said, and it goes, it's the,
You're like, whoa.
I'm like, wow,
No.
that easy? Girl, this man has been playing me the whole time.
No.
But I knew it was like a sickness because it was like all types of women.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go for the iMessages first or the pictures?
I went to the assistant group chat. I went to the assistant messages because, the assistant set up everything for like the man.
Oh my.
Oh, and then I was typing in keywords. Like.
Genius.
So I was pulling up all the receipts. Yeah, girl. And I remember I had got so sick, but then so numb that I didn't care because it wasn't like one person. Like, it's not, you're not obsessing over one person. It's like, okay, no, you have a sickness.
Right. Like you can't stop yourself.
You can't stop yourself.
What word did you type into the search bar?
Girl, anything that's used to
you're
flirt.
You're like PUSSY. 1,000 fucking Jesus Christ. You're like, no, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he wakes up in the morning,
mm-hmm.
what are we doing?
Mm. Girl. Just know a time was had. I'm like, oh, really? You a tough guy.
Stop. So, okay, back to the beginning of this episode when I was like, what can get you on a different tilt?
Mm-hmm.
Did you enter that different tilt is what you're...
Girl, I went into a different dimension.
Stop.
Girl, craziest night of my life. My best friend was staying in the same hotel as us. I'm just like... I was like, the audacity. And then what made me, like, I always add humor to, like, my pain. So I'm just kind of like, how dare this boy get mad over a simple conversation, yet here you are doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z, No,
that's when it's so crazy because I've had an ex like that where he was cheating and he would always get so anxious and say things about me if it was like the most innocent, like, wait, I don't even know that person, like, wait, what, like, here's my phone, like, I don't know. And when they're so hard on you for that shit, eventually you have to be like, well, what the fuck are you doing that your brain is even on that tilt? Because I'm not even thinking.
But it made me realize that when someone does that to you, it's because that's what they would do. Exactly. So they're projecting. They're projecting from their experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude. How long did you stay in that situation? Then did you leave? Did you leave that day? It's okay if you didn't.
No, but let's just say, yeah, girl. We were out of town, and yeah, girl.
I have never had someone answer a question like that. And yet it says so many words. Okay, wow. So it ended eventually, though.
Yeah, it ended.
Clearly. Yeah. Where do you draw the line of forgiving someone when you find out they cheated?
Honestly, I was younger. So, like, for me, it was like, oh, this is definitely a deal breaker. But you know when like you're in love with somebody, it's
Yeah.
just kind of like, okay, well, I can't just delete you out of my life like this.
Yeah.
But right now, like in my adult years, like it's definitely a deal breaker for me. And in that moment, I think I would like tell that person like you probably have to figure out why you're doing this.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to your music,
Mm-hmm.
what is fair game of like writing songs about people that have screwed you over or you've been in love with? Like, where do you draw the line?
I think I keep it ambiguous.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like for my album, I am going into deeper subjects. And I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in my diamond era. Like I came in as an icy girl, but through all this pressure that I placed on myself and all the pressure that I've experienced with the industry, I feel like it's pressurized me into this diamond that's ready to shine.
I fucking love that for you. Obviously, I know you have been teasing an album for a while.
Yeah.
When can people expect it to come out?
Definitely next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was it so important for you to wait to release it?
I feel like I finally know myself.
Okay.
Like when I felt like I was constantly in this weird transition phase, especially with recording, like what am I even talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But with who I am now, I know what my public messaging is.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Christmas songs. We need to talk about this. I'm in my car. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And like we said at the beginning of this episode, I fucking love Christmas. You love Christmas. Talk to me about deciding to do these 2 Christmas songs. Like, how did you decide to do this?
Well, you know, I love icy season because I'm an icy girl. And it's just like, I got to give something to the icy gang this winter. So I wanted to create like 2 songs that really spoke to the 2 different sides of Christmas. I got Big Santa where I'm like, Big Daddy, what you getting me? And then my other Christmas song is a little bit more, you know, softer. It's like catered to you vibes. Like, not only like, what can you give me, but what can I give you?
Oh my God, Saweetie.
Wow.
It's good. Like everything that you do and put out, all of your music is such a vibe. And I think like, again, I'm happy I got to talk to you today for a longer period of time than just like meeting you on tour. But like watching you on stage at my tour was such a spiritual experience, truly.
Wow.
All of us were like holding hands and gripping each other, being like, she's fucking insane. Even to the point where my team had texted me when you were in sound check, being like, oh, this is going to be the best yet. Like, you guys don't even know. You're so talented and you have such a presence on stage and just like as a person that I think is so exciting to see what you're going to obviously continue to do. But like, I'm obviously so excited for the album and you know, we want it, Saweetie. We want it. I want to ask, just because I know obviously your fans are going to be watching this, like what is one goal that you have for yourself coming up in this new year and like your career that you want to like share with your fans?
I want to be in an action film. Like a Tomb Raider or like a Colombiana.
Oh.
Something with just action, because I really love like doing stunts. And I'm a sporty girl.
Right.
But I love a good heroine.
That is the last thing I expected, and yet like I can see it. Wait, are you like gonna make that happen?
I would like for it to happen. God, do you hear me?
Yeah, like here we go. Anybody watching this in Hollywood? Right. Hello. Wow.
And I audition too. I'm not one of those people where I feel like I can just show up and get the role. Like I be sending in audition tapes.
Yeah. I guess like last question is like, what do you think is the biggest misunderstanding about you?
I'm not sure what the collective thinks because everybody has their own opinion. But one thing that I do get a lot is that when people meet me, they say that they didn't expect this. Like it's a common response that I get, but it's for the better because they'd be like, wow, like the compliments are different, but for some reason there's been a disconnect with who I am and what my perception to like the world is.
Yeah. That's interesting because I guess like I agree and disagree. Like when I listen to your music, it's so confident. Like you put this shit on, you're like, I'm gonna fucking feel good when I'm listening to your music. And I think everyone feels that way. And it's like a experience that you literally feel in your body where you're like, oh fuck yes, like I'm about to pop my pussy tonight, let's fucking go. And then meeting you are a multi-dimensional person. Like, you're not just the person that's hyping everyone up. Like, you have this like sweet, sensitive side that I'm like meeting today and I met in Oakland. And I think that's something that we don't get to see as often with artists, because understandably, like, we're listening to music, but when we are so fortunate to also get to know the personality behind the music,
Right.
I have found through my job, and it's my favorite part of my job, when I meet someone and they are a little bit different than maybe the main public persona that's being pushed, because I think it's, again, just shows people like, we don't know everything.
Right.
Like, you can listen to a song and think that people know you. You can go listen to one of my episodes and be like, oh, she's this one way. But understandably, like, I'm gonna be different when I'm having a fun episode versus when I'm talking about like trauma and shit. You know what I mean? Like, we show up in different ways for different moments of our life. And I feel like you're such a beautiful person.
Thank you.
That I'm so happy that I got to sit with you, because I didn't know as much about you as now I'm happy to know. And like, I love you. I think you're like such a great fucking vibe. And I'm so happy that we've gotten to connect on this level, because I like sitting with people and getting to know them more. And you're amazing.
No, thank you. And today, like, I realized why you're number one.
Stop.
Yes, this was such a comfortable, safe, and fun experience. Girl, you almost had me crying in the beginning.
You almost had me crying.
Girl, I was heaving. I was like, hold on, bitch. Don't drop a tear.
No, I really appreciate you going there with me, though, because, again, like, everything we see online, it can come off as fake. And I think when you get to do long form shit like this, you actually get a chance to, like, start to finish, like, people now are going to understand you more. Right. Not that you need to give that to them, but like, you're a great fucking person, so why not? So thank you. Oh my God, Saweetie, we did it. Thanks for coming on Call Her Daddy.
Thank you.